didn't think I'd ever see you again.
It's been so long. Seems like yesterday.
16. Thought we was grown though.
Remember we used to stay on the phone late at night because we didn't want to hang up?
That was you. I was trying to get off the phone. I needed to look fresh for school the next day.
The main one, always skipping school.
Man, school was a waste of time. Come on.
You were such a rebel.
That's why your mom hated me.
She didn't hate you. She just
Didn't want us together?
probably didn't help that you changed my name.
Come on, you didn't even look like a Shiloh. That was too bougie for you anyway.
And you actually told Mom that.
Listen, whatever with that. Rikki, now that was dope.
How you gonna change my name, though?
Listen, man, it worked. Your last name was Richards. Rikki Richards. Perfect.
Like I said, rebel.
You love me, though.
I never said that.
Say you didn't. You didn't love me?
I'm saying I never said that.
Did you love me, Rick?
Hey, babe.
Hey, I see you made it.
I said I would call when I got to the hotel, but with flight delays and getting in so late.
It's cool. I know you're busy with the conference and all. How you feeling?
Honestly, overwhelmed. Women are flying in from all over the country, and I keep thinking, what if God doesn't show up? What if I only thought he was moving me to have a conference?
Babe, it's a little late to start having doubts. That's why I've been talking about this the whole time, especially when we was writing those checks. Still think you should have just had it here in St. Louis.
But that's what reminds me that God is in this. St. Louis was the plan, remember? And God made it so clear to have it here in Maryland. And it feels good to be back home. I still wish you would have come.
Come on now, you know that's not fair. You know I had to work. It doesn't matter anyway. You was gonna be at the conference all day. What was I gonna be doing? Just sitting in the hotel room watching Netflix?
All the boxes of books and other stuff I shipped here, we could have definitely used your help with that. But Vince, it just would have been nice to have you here with me. I've never done anything like this.
Rikki, we've already talked about this. What are you trying to make me feel bad?
You know what? Never mind. Thanks for calling, asking how I'm doing.
Actually, the reason why I called is because we still haven't RSVP'd for this benefit dinner in 3 weeks. You said you were gonna check your schedule.
I did. It's fine. Already added it.
Okay, good. And I know this is last minute too, but Wilson's having a barbecue at his house next week. It's gonna be a little informal. However, with everything going on with the corporate restructuring, we really need to be there to show our faces.
Babe, I'll be in California next week. Remember, I'm going straight from here to there to work on my next book.
I still don't understand why you have to go so far away to write. You got the house all to yourself during the day.
It's a little hard to concentrate, Vince, given everything we've been through. I can't even nail down a topic, let alone write the book, which is way overdue. I'm praying for God to show up next week, too.
So what is this, one more thing to blame me for? So you can't write because of me? It couldn't be that this conference is sucking up all your time or that you always have some little project that God has called you to. I mean, you know what I've been praying for? I've been praying that you go back and start practicing law and make some real money.
So you haven't once mentioned praying for the conference, and you hardly ever mention praying for me. But when you do, that's what you're praying for? I'll talk to you later, Vince.
Rikki, I didn't say that's all that I'm praying for.
I'll call you later. This is what I'm talking about, Lord. He minimizes everything I do in ministry. Some little project. But his stuff, top priority. No wonder he didn't come. Why show support? He's trying to pray me out of ministry. I cannot believe him. And he's got the nerve to question my writing retreat when he's got a business trip every time I turn around. You know I'm praying for my marriage, Lord, but it's always something. I need your strength. What was that about, Lord? Why was I dreaming about him? There's nothing even... Hey.
Hey! I saw some ladies downstairs trying to register early. They are so excited about the conference. We said 8:30, right?
Yeah, we need to get started on these conference bags. I'm just moving slowly this morning. We did get in late though. Why are you so peppy? You must be on your third cup.
You should be peppy too. We've been planning this conference forever and it's finally here.
I know, but I couldn't hardly sleep last night. I started having all these doubts, like about the messages I prepared and the conference itself even.
I'm not surprised. Remember we said you'd get tested. It's a clean conference, all about a closer walk with God. Remember this happened last time when you were writing the book.
True. With a subject like clean, I'm basically asking to get tested.
We won't even talk about what happened when you hit the bestseller list.
Here I am, writing about how trials draw you closer to God. I get the biggest trial of my life and fail.
You didn't fail. You were going through a rough time, which is understandable considering what you were going through at the time. Anyone would have been thrown. But that's why I've been praying for you with this conference. I've been praying every day. So if it's just a few doubts keeping you up at night, I call that a win.
Well, and feeling distracted. Vince said some things this morning that completely vexed me. And I had this dream last night. So, remember that picture you posted a few months back of Marcus and his producer?
Yeah, you said you guys knew each other when you were teens or something?
Actually, we dated. Sort of.
Sort of.
Well, neither of us had a car. I lived in Maryland, he lived in DC, so we didn't see each other regularly, but we talked like every day. And he was my first.
Whoa.
Right.
So what happened?
His parents got divorced. He moved away with his mom. But seeing him in that picture you posted and realizing he's a Christian now, how many times have you mentioned the producer Spec? I had no idea that was Sean. I emailed him through his website. He called me. We talked for like hours.
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
I know. I was really just processing it at first. And then we talked again and again. And now it's this regular thing, which isn't a big deal because we're mainly talking ministry stuff and general life stuff. But then he showed up in the dream last night.
What was the dream about?
We were just walking on a beach, reminiscing. But in the dream, it's the first time I've seen him since we were teens.
Which hasn't happened, right? You haven't seen him.
Right. But he's in Philly this week, 2 hours away. So he might come see his dad. And we kind of said it would be cool to see each other after all these years, which seemed really harmless at the time.
But now you're dreaming about him.
But it's weird. It's not like I feel anything for him. How many years ago was that? We're just friends. Anyway, he'd have to finish in the studio really early in order to get here before I leave on Sunday. It's not gonna happen.
And I pray it doesn't happen. Rikki, this is the last thing that you need. Your high school sweetheart coming here during your big conference? Talk about distractions.
Be right back. Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rick. You in the DMV?
Got here last night.
Oh, great. I'm headed that way right now.
I thought you were working all weekend.
Oh, yeah. I got to Philly. My client had a family emergency. So, just rented a car. I'm on the way to my dad's right now. What are you doing this afternoon?
Conference stuff, making sure we're set up, ready to go in the morning.
Cool. I can come by the hotel this afternoon. You can put me to work.
You don't have to do that, Sean.
I mean, it's on you. I understand if you're busy with conference stuff. I guess we can connect afterwards.
Actually, we could use the help.
Use the help. Not, I haven't seen you in a million years. Be nice to see you just for the help.
Yep.
Yeah. Same old Rick.
Meaning what?
I'll see you in a few hours.
Don't let me go. I just wanna cling to you. Without you, don't know what I do. My soul needs to cling. Even when I'm weak, I know strength is on the way in you. You help me to cling. I tried it on my own and I don't wanna go back in time. I know I need to cling. Just hold me close, hold me close. I am yours and you are mine. I just wanna cling to you. Without you, don't know what I do. My soul needs to cling. Even when I'm weak, I know strength is on the way in you. You help me to cling. I tried it on my own and I don't wanna go back in time. I know I need to cling. Just hold me close, hold me close. I am yours and you are mine. Just let me cling. Just wanna be real with you. I guess I have to deal with it. You know all the secrets that my heart can hold. You know everything I think before the thought unfolds. Lord, I come to you. I'm desperate and confused. I'm tempted, straying, need you to break free. Protect me from me, yeah. I just wanna cling to you. Without you, don't know what I do. I just wanna cling to you. My soul needs to cling. Even when I'm weak, I know strength is on the way in you. You help me to cling. I tried it on my own and I don't wanna go back in time. I know I need to cling. Just hold me close, hold me close. I am yours and you are mine. Just let me cling. Might as well confess it. My soul is so messed up. I wanna please you, but a part of me, it wants control. I kill it and it's back again, it won't leave me alone. Hold me, don't let go. These feelings overflow. I wanna hold tight, I'm afraid that I might lose this battle that's raging inside. Lord, I know you're greater. And it's your help I seek. You turn weakness to power. what I do. I just wanna cling to you. My soul needs to cling. Even when I'm weak, I know strength is on the way, and you help me to cling. I tried it on my own, and I don't wanna go back in time. I know I need to cling. Just hold me close.